Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Monday, October 12th, 2020, Columbus Day. I had no idea, and you know how I found out? I ran down to the post office and it was all closed up, and I'm like, why are they closed? So it's the only way I knew it was Columbus Day. So it's kind of funny, but these things happen. Oh, here comes the man. What's up, buddy? Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. All right. So we're going to be starting our next project as of tomorrow. I went and got what we needed today, so I'm going to explain what we're going to be doing. I've talked about this before, and so I'm going to kind of explain what we're going to do here. So where this circle is, right above that circle, it's got a V that comes together. What we're going to go is from that spot there, we're going to be running a pipe from there right into the house here by the kitchen window, because it's the perfect spot, because the main heat area in the house, obviously the wood stove is right there. So we're going to be running a pipe from there right into there. It's about 15 feet altogether, and so we're going to basically, and I'm going to have a fan on the inside over here, and we're going to run that fan inside, pulling the heat into the greenhouse for the winter to help keep the greenhouse warm in the winter time. Okay, so hold on a second. I think I have. Do you want to go in? All right. Excuse me. Sorry. All right. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna show you what we got and how we're gonna do it too. So we're gonna be running the pipe from there right over to here. It's gonna so we're gonna run a board first. There's gonna be a board that goes across here. The piping is gonna sit on that board, and then we'll tie that piping off to that board, so it's not gonna be flexing in the wind and all that type of stuff, and it'll have the support that it needs to do that. Okay, so we're gonna run a board first. But so that's how that's going to go. Then over here, we are going to come from the loft up here, right straight down. So that's going to be obviously a downward angle into the battery room. So basically from here right into here, we're going to, that piping is same thing. We'll have another board for support. It's less than a 10-foot run through here, and that's going to be taking the heat, the excess heat from the house in here, because obviously all the heat's going to rise, and that's going to get fed right into the battery room. So in the wintertime, we will have the battery room staying warm. So you're probably going, well, if you're running piping, that is going to that's going to lose a lot of heat. So what we've done, I have picked up this here. This is called Black Jacket Flex duct tape. Okay, so this what we'll do is we'll put this inside these, and this is an insulation, so it's going to keep the hot air coming in here warm, and it's not going to be dissipated and bled out because it's going to be the cold on the outside. So with that insulated like that, that's what's going to help keep everything good, and will keep the warm air warm, being able to get into the battery room with no issues whatsoever. So I had to go down today to Lowe's. This is 25 feet of this. These are 5-foot sections, so we need 10 foot from here to there. We'll have extra, but we'll have enough, and then it's actually about 14 feet from the house to the greenhouse. So we have extra both ways. But that's what we got for that, and that's how we're going to make sure that the air stays warm. There will be a fan in the loft pushing that air into here. I will have another fan in the house that's going to push the air from the house into the greenhouse. That way the house gets so hot. So with being able to do that, I can utilize a lot of that excess heat right into the greenhouse, which will keep the greenhouse much warmer, and I think it's going to make a huge difference moving forward with what we're going to be doing. I still have to get the other thing that I'm going to have to do here soon. On the outside here, I'm going to get furring strips, and I'm going to tack them, and I'm going to nail them in all over the entire greenhouse. Better support, and in that way, you know, the staples were supposed to be, this tape was supposed to be it's garbage. So I'm going to get furring strips, tack them all on there, and we're going to do it that way. But like I said, this project, like I said, I wanted to get these the heat ducts in now before we really start getting into colder weather, and so that's what we're working on. Right now with the sun out, we're pulling in 1.90 kilowatt hours at the moment off of this side. We're pulling in 911 hours on, or 911 watts on this side. So we had 1.9 kilowatt hour or watts coming in from this side and 900 from that side. The batteries are sitting at 26.65, which is really good. They're doing great. Not having any issues with them whatsoever. Like I said, it's been very good. The new setup's working great. Like I said, the biggest thing right now is making sure that this battery room stays warm. And so with doing the vent and getting that in here, that's going to make a big difference, especially once we get into colder weather, so we won't have any issues in the battery room. That was a big thing, you know, with that. And so it's very windy today, but it's going to I want to pan around, kind of just show you the leaves again. It's absolutely beautiful out here. We're very blessed. It's just it's awesome. And I mean, it's like, and realistically, what are you hearing? You hear the wind. You don't hear anything else. It's so nice and it's so peaceful. It is absolutely wonderful. Like I said, this is picked this property very strategically. I really did. You know, I saw the potential of what this could be, and there's still a long way to go, guys. I have a long way to go to get to where I want to be. But you know what? Every year we make progress. Every year we make strides. Things are getting better, and they will continue to get better. And that's what we're going to just keep doing. Year by year, we'll work on things. We'll get done what we can get done, and then we will go from there. And that's how that's going to go down. And but it's coming together. Like I said, the amount of work we did this year has been tremendous, and so I'm really pleased with that. And it's getting there. Like I said, it takes time. It just takes time. But so okay, I have to show you this because you guys, I was like so mad, so mad. So I need 22 more pieces of you know, the top 22 more of these to finish off the last bed, right? So I go down, I pick up the 22, I come over, I start putting them on, and I'm one short. I needed 23. So I have to go down and I have to pick up one more paver stones, that's what they're called, one more paver stone, and to finish off this last bed. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. I was so mad. I was mad at myself because what I should have done is I should have come out and double checked and checked the count one more time, and I did not do that. And so yeah, so that's what happened. I'm one short, so I got to go down and pick up one more, but that'll be done too. And that, you know, like I said, we'll be ready. We're going to be raking up the leaves here soon that are down. They're going to go in the beds to help, you know, with the soil and stuff like that. It's a really good way of doing it. I will put some wood ash in every one of the beds also this year. You know, as we burn, I will definitely be adding that into the beds. And then, you know, any kind of scraps and stuff like that, those will just go into the beds as well. Because it's a great way to do that. It helps really get the soil better, you know, and more nutrients in the soil. But you know, it's the This has been a very good year as far as making progress here at the homestead. You know, it's very productive. You know, there's always something more to do, always the next project going on. Next year, the game plan is also going to be to add 3 more beds through this area. So there's going to be 1 here, and then we'll just keep working our way down through, and we'll add more beds as we go. It's just, you know, one of those things. It's a project. It's going to take time, but we're going to get there, and it'll all work out. It always does. You know, just working at things and getting things done, that's the way to do it. So anyway, I am going to jump off here for now. Like I said, I wanted to give you the update on what the next project is going to be. I'm going to probably start that about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we're going to get that going, and we'll get those things done, and that shouldn't take too long. Then, like, the last realistically major outdoor thing that I want to do is we got to get these lined up, and then I got to put concrete in these, in all of these. So that's going to be another project, but that's going to get done too before the snow flies, or before we get down where we can't. Once you get below 50 degrees, you can't do that. You can't be setting concrete and stuff like that unless you have like something all boxed in and heat feeding into it. And I don't want to deal with that. I want to be able to do it, get it done, and go from there. So that's going to be, you know, as soon as this next thing is done, that's next. So I'm going to get those things squared away because I want them done before the weather turns on us. Then I got to get into here, get all kinds of kindling out of here, and get that loaded up. There's plenty to do. I'm not going to be bored, I can tell you that right now. So anyway, so that's what's going on for today. Just wanted to share that with you. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, so it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. Nobody else will stop you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Okay? I will see you all tomorrow, and I will do some video of us working on these projects tomorrow, and I think that'll be good. I will talk to you later. Prep Nurse 1, out for now.